King Drunk back again with yet another attempt of a craft beer review. The one I'm going to review just now is a Scottish one, yes, from Williams Brothers, and it's a Juice Tiger Dry Topped IPA 7 on the Richter scale for this bad boy. Let's get this one sparked open in a glass, see what it's all about. Let's get it into the Williams Brothers glass. 7 on the Richter scale for this. An IPA, always a dodgy style for Sofa Kingdom. Looks rather majestic in the glass, doesn't it? Oh, it does. I think I've got the lighting in my kitchen showing up the Williams Brothers logo. So anyway, let's go in for a nose of, I've forgotten what it's called already, the Juice Tiger Double Top IPA 7 on a Richter scale. Let's get a kick to it. Pretty tropical. Nice orange note. I love that in beer. I really do love that in beer. I love an orange note come back. There's a lot of people out there don't like that at all, but I like the orange note in a beer. A little bit of floral hop, a little bit of caramel. So anyway, Sofa King Drunk drinking a Williams Brothers Juice Tiger Double Hopped Dry IPA 7 on the Richter scale. Slangy bar. Let's see what it's all about. Wow, that's an easy softy jet, that. That's pretty glide. That's soft. It's tropical. Lovely orange note coming through there. I'm so glad it was an orange note, not grapefruit. That is really good drinking. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of white crusty bread. Very fruit bowl. Very moreish, very sessionable, very dangerously sessionable. 7%, I'd never get that from that. I would never get that from a Juice Tiger. That's amazing, absolutely amazing drinking experience. This is my, believe it or not, my second IPA of the night, and I'm very sceptical of the style, but both Scottish brewers, Williams Brothers, is ones I've tried loads of their beers, and anything they bring out new, I'm always snapping it up to try it, and this is very easy softy jet, very easy. I think what's winning me over here is the orange citrus. I love that orangey note in a beer. The hops are floral, which under different circumstances I don't really enjoy, but under this, because I think of the orange citrus, it's making it more and more enjoyable, because the orange citrus is just, it's got that lovely, it's complementing it well with the hops. A little bit of caramel in the back note, the bread. It's got a solid backbone, this beer. Really good. The Juice Tiger dry topped. Never understand what the dry top means. Well, I'm going to say something stupid. There was a beer I drank in a Scottish craft beer. I'm not going to mention who it is to take the glory away from Williams Brothers, but I didn't know what double dry top meant. Well, I do know what it means, right? But on the taste buds, I didn't know what I was looking for, and I was in the bar one night and I drank a beer, and it had been lying for a while. The temperature had come up on the beer, and I tried it, and then suddenly I got what it meant. and anytime I drink that beer, I deliberately let it go to room temperature so I can experience that again. And I now know what the double dry hop is, and I'm getting it from this one. It's a lovely glide. It's got that lovely sort of like, I don't know how would you describe it. It's like a little bit of funkiness about it. Very, very interesting. It keeps the beer alive. Some people drink these beers like, you watch a lot of American guys and they get the craft beers and they freeze the arse off them and they drink them and they pick up all these notes, and no, you don't. You're not really getting the notes. You're not getting it the way the brewer wants you to get it, unless you go into the bar and you're drinking in an aircon conditions and you're drinking a beer at the temperature that the brewer wants you to drink it. But when you're back at home and you're freezing the arse off it, there's a lot of people in Scotland and the UK, they do the exact same thing. They just stick it in the fridge. It's in there all week. They come out and they just open the can or the bottle and pour it in and drink it. And then maybe if they go into the bar and they see the same beer and it's there, and they're drinking it at the temperature which was supposed to be, and they just look at it like that as if to say, what's that? That's not what I was drinking in the house. Well, that's the way the brewer wants you to drink it, and I'm glad that my pub experience, I worked in bars for a long time and I understand a lot of these beers. I didn't work with craft beers, but I worked with traditional ales and stouts and stuff like that. I do know that there's certain cellar temperatures for them, and when your cellar floor's too... I remember working in a bar years and years ago, and my cellar floor was far too cold. It was really far too cold, and I just put my kegs on a pallet and raised it off the floor, and that took a few degrees away from the temperature. It brought the temperature up a little bit, and like, so there was a lot of guys complaining about it, and I knew exactly what they meant by it, and I went out and I got a pallet and I stuck the kegs on the pallet, and they were all happy the next week because the beer wasn't too cold. But that's the way we are up in Scotland. We just drink the beer. A lot of people will drink it for the sake of drinking it. It was nice, it's ice cold, but sometimes if it's a really hot day, drink a lager in Scotland. But when you're going out at night, prepared to drop a few, drop the temperature a little bit to enjoy the beer, and if it's too hot, just drink lagers. But these beers are amazing, absolutely amazing, and this is an amazing IPA, a dry topped IPA, if I may add. So anyway, Williams Brothers Tiger Juice double top IPA, 7 on the Richter scale. Is this one I'm going to drink again? Yes, you better believe it, because it's got orange notes in it. I love that in a beer. I've got my IPA glass. Hey, look at that. I've got my Williams Brothers glass, which adds points onto it already if you get a good beer. So anyway, what am I going to give the Tiger Juice by Williams Brothers? 7 on the Richter scale. I'm going to give that a Sofa King Drunk rating of, I'm going to give that a solid 9 out of 10. Yes, 9 out of 10 from Sofa King Drunk. So anyway, if you've had this beer before, you liked it, you didn't like it, drop a line below, and if not, thanks for sticking along to the end of the video on Sofa King Drunk. I'll hopefully see you in another craft beer review. Slangy fella, keep drinking the good craft beers. Ciao for now.